Welcome back to the Avatak. I'm your host, Prescott Chambers. Alright. Happy Halloween. I'm your host, Prescott Chambers. The Avs vanquish the Golden Knights in this Halloween matinee showdown. This game 12 of 82 in Las Vegas, Nevada. On Thursday, October 30th, the Avalanche organization announced that Marty Necas has signed an 8-year extension at $11.5 million AAV. The Altitude broadcast team was dressed up for the holiday. Apparently, it was Nevada Day, which is their anniversary of being admitted into the Union in the year 1864. So quite some time ago. Cheers to that. But bigger cheers to Marty Necas getting signed for 8 years. Let's go. I am so excited about that. Goalies for this one were Carl Lindbaum and Scott Wedgwood. Period 1. It starts fast, and the Avs win the puck drop. Only 41 seconds pass, and the Avalanche score first on their first shot on goal with a one-timer from Marty Necas, sent over from Cale Makar, who already has 13 assists this season with that one. That's insane. And Devon Taves, love that Marty had to seal the deal with the first one-timer. 41 seconds in, too. What a dog. We start a long back and forth, but Vegas not able to put much on the net to start. Avs really dominate on offense for the good first few minutes of the game. But at 11:06, Jack Drury gets called for hooking, giving the Knights their first power play. Colorado kills and continue to put the pressure on Las Vegas. And then Vegas makes a big push near the end of the period to try to tie it, but the score after one is 1-0 Avs. Period 2, Colorado continues to press to start the second. At 2:42, the captain gets called for hooking and gives Las Vegas their second power play. Immediately to start, Parker Kelly gets a shorthanded breakaway, but Lindbaum makes the save on that. The Knights start to get a pretty good cycle going in the Avs end, but the clock ticks down and the Avs kill. Directly after the power play ends, Brock Nelson gets a breakaway chance, and he is able to tuck and make it 2-0 Avs. It was a gorgeous goal by Brock Nelson. He sellied hard after that one too. I got excited. I was watching this one at work once again, or trying to my best. I watched most of the first half on lunchtime, and then I had to go back to work, and I was doing my best to pay attention to it. But nonetheless, the assist on that one came from Jack Drury. At 5:26, Brent Burns heads to the box after a slashing call. This gives Vegas their third power play of the game, which the Avalanche are once again able to kill. Avs start to have a bit of trouble breaking into the Vegas zone. Brindley takes a big old hit in the zone trying to get a shot off. He was pretty slow to get up on that hit, but looked okay later on. Sitting on the bench, he came back into the game, so he's a hockey player. I ain't worried. At 14 minutes into the second, the Avs get their first power play on a holding call. they're able to get a good cycle going in the Vegas end, but the Knights are able to kill that one. At 16:58, Las Vegas gets their fourth power play of the game from a slashing call on Parker Kelly. Penalty kill looking pretty solid as they are able to kill this one as well, but I'd really like to see them stop taking penalties at this point. At the end of the second, we have a score of 2-0 Avs. Period 3 was a high-paced start from the Knights. This causes another penalty from the Avalanche, which was called on Brent Burns for tripping. 30 seconds into the power play, Devon Taves gets a soft call for slashing, which, yeah, it didn't really look like it was for his stick hitting the hands, and it just didn't, I don't know, the stick was, it was close to the hands, but I don't know if it really hit him in the hands. Nonetheless, the Knights have a 5-on-3 for a minute and 32 seconds after that call. Then at 2 minutes and 11 seconds, Pavel Dorofeev gets called for a stick hold, and we get a somewhat rare regulation 4-on-3 for about a minute. At 2:51 on the 4-on-3, the Knights get on the board with a goal from Tom Hurdle, assisted by Shea Theodore. It's 2-1. Avs get a very short power play after the 4-on-4 following the goal that they don't score on. Vegas starts to press to try and tie it. The pace of play increases dramatically. Makar puts one off the inside of the post. Then at 10 minutes and 11 seconds, Marty Necas gets to dancing with like 3 Vegas defenders in the end, like near the end boards in the Vegas zone, and sends it right over to Brent Burns, who rips it top cheese for his first goal with the Colorado Avalanche. So that was awesome. It's 3-2 Avs. Then at 11:57, Mitch Marner throws one towards the net that takes a really unlucky bounce off of Brent Burns and behind Wedgwood for a Vegas goal. It's 3-2. Avs start playing very defensively after that, not making very many rush attempts. With about 2 minutes remaining in the period, Vegas pulls Lindholm to put an extra attacker out. But at 18:22, Cale Makar banks one off a defender, and it makes it all the way to the other end and slides into the net, making it 4-2 Colorado. And that is the score we end this one with. Overall, Avs played a very strong, offensively dominant game, and the slew of penalties were a bit concerning, but we were able to kill all but one on the PK, so, glad to see our penalty kill team was very on top of it tonight, because that could have been a loss, easy loss. Let's talk Necas versus Rantanen debate, and what sounds more appealing to, you, I guess. You can go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you think. But what I have looked at, I just look at stats. Numbers speak louder than anything else. So Mikko Rantanen currently $12 million per year for 8 years, and is currently leading the Dallas Stars in points. In 11 games played, he has 4 goals, 8 assists for 12 points. Martin Necas, on the other hand, just signed for $11.5 million per year for 8 years, is currently in third for points on the Avs, just behind Cale Makar and, of course, Nathan MacKinnon. In 12 games played, he has 8 goals and 8 assists for 16 points. So as it sits right now, and with the progress I think Marty Necas is going to make with playing with this team, I think playing with Nathan MacKinnon and Cale Makar. I mean, Nathan MacKinnon specifically, I think playing with him is going to elevate your level of play no matter who you are, because he's the type of person who expects the best. But with that, I mean, I feel like we got the better end of the deal. But please debate me down below in the comments. Next game is tomorrow, November 1st, in San Jose, California, against the Sharks for the second game of this back-to-back. Until then, as always, I'm your host, Prescott Chambers, for the Av Attack. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.